right, Abby. What's that say on the side of your helmet there?
Puck hounds.
Puck hounds. And how do you say that word, Temiskaming?
Yeah.
Is that it? I nailed it? Well, Abby's a heck of a goalie. Comes a long way from up north to come train with me. And she's coming over here for this. I'm gonna beat her with this. No, I won't. I won't do that. Only if she gets scored on. This is a great training device that I use to help with goaltenders working on their stick discipline, which is a common error with young goalies. She does a pretty good job at it. But let's break this down and see how a selfie stick can make you a better goalie, improve your stick discipline, and I promise that I won't beat you with the stick. I will score over your arm though later with a nice goal like somewhere right in here. All right. Here's what we got. One of my audiovisual clamps, articulated joint here, and pretty easy for you to make, an old cheap selfie stick. And we're gonna attach it onto her stick. And what this is gonna allow me to do is I'm gonna be able to manipulate her stick and make sure we keep it disciplined. Now she's a pretty well-trained goalie, so she's gonna keep it in the 5-hole pretty accurately, but watch what we do. So get in the top of the crease there in your stance. And a lot of times what happens when the goalies are sliding to their glove side, they will leave their stick over here. So I want you to slide to your glove side. They'll leave the stick back here when they're sliding. They won't keep it in the 5-hole. So put it back up here, top of the crease. So what we're able to do now is, when she slides here, go ahead, I can help keep that stick where it needs to be so she gets the muscle memory of where that stick needs to be. We can also do it from the down position. So when she's over here, she pivots and pushes over here. I can make sure that stick stays disciplined in the 5-hole where it needs to go. Cam, come on over to this angle over here for a second. So up on your feet. Now we're gonna show you a common error that people make with their sticks when they move to their blocker side. So get in your stance. A lot of times, just stay up there for 1 second. A lot of times what will happen here is, and we're gonna do this in slow motion, when they move to the blocker side, get in your stance, the stick will cast out ahead of them and they will slide over, and then the stick comes back. Let's try that again, and just stay up. You're gonna do a T-push where you stay up on your feet. So here's the error that goalies make with their stick. A lot of times, hang on, a lot of times it's because they'll use a blocker lock where they're sitting their blocker on their pad. But as they come over, they cast the stick in front of them and then they bring it back. Give me your stick for a second, I'll show you. Watch this. This is sort of what it looks like. You'll have a lot of goalies sometimes that when they're moving, they go like this, and then they put it back. And that's an error, because if the guy shoots it when your stick's there, you're vacating the 5-hole. We want to lead with our stick, of course, but we don't want to overlead or hyperlead. So let's try that a couple times. You hold on to your stick, I'll hold on to my stick. So she keeps it nice and keep the stick blade square out to the puck. As she slides over, here's how it looks when she does it perfectly. Slide over, keeps it in the 5-hole. And let's try a couple up on your feet now. As she's coming over, just a big T-push. It's here, but it's not too far past here, vacating coverage. Just do one more. Here we go. And especially on a little kid, much smaller than her, this is gonna be an important thing to help them get the muscle memory and the feel of the stick discipline. Now, another place where the stick discipline leaves a goalie is on the recovery. So she's in her butterfly. I want you to get up as quick as you can. And that stick can be held perfectly flat here the whole time, and do your butterflies in behind my stick. Go. Keep going, keep going. This helps keep it where it needs to be. And a lot of times, stop now, when younger goalies stand up, they get up and they get their stick off the ice and out of position when they're recovering. So I'm gonna have you go down on your butterfly, and when I say go, I want you to recover to a very deep stance. So don't stand up tall, just get up to a deep stance. Ready? Go. And that stick stays there the whole time. So be creative if you're a goalie coach. Find ways to use equipment that may not work the way you think they're used for. Selfie stick, it's to make you look pretty with a GoPro, and it can also keep your stick in the 5-hole. All right, Chaser, this game is about chaos and control. Many times scoring chances are gonna involve controlled scoring chances. The clean game is what I would call it. Well-developed 2-on-1s, well-defined 3-on-2s. You can read the flow, you can read the pattern. But what happens in a great chunk of the game is chaos. We all know it, we've played goal, you know what chaos is. Rebounds off to the side, guy's got a half-empty net. And the guy that made a living making amazing chaos saves was Dominic Hask. He never quit, he kept battling, he kept competing. Today I want to work on a drill with an amazing goalie named Chase, plays for Stratford Junior B. drafted by Erie. So we're going to get him ready for playoffs by working on a drill where we bounce pucks in at him to try to cause some chaos rebounds, see how he battles, see how he competes, and the technical skills he needs to excel on these pucks are going to be proximate pucks, need to be hacked and walked away, pulled and covered, pushed away from the initial danger, or whacked like crazy out of danger. So let's get into the puck bounce drill, the one puck bounce drill. Here we go, let's compete. And Cam, you can go either side if you want. Last one. Nice save. Chaser, 8 pucks on the puck bounce chaos drill. How many are you going to stop at 8? 8 of them. Good answer. Nice save. Over the side, switch sides. Here we go. 2 more, 2 more. Last one. We'll give him one. We'll give him one. Good job, Chaser. Good job, Chaser. All right. Pucks.
All right, goalie parents, goalie coaches, goalies. We're out here, beautiful Watford Arena. If you've been watching a lot of hockey lately, there's been a ton of goalie goals at every level. There's one last night just scored in the SPHL, if you know that kind of league, all the way up through the NHL. Now, as goalies, our first job, stop the puck. And for puck handling, I like to say, keep it simple and make a quick play. Now, the reason why a lot of these goalies are having a ton of success is the first thing that they're doing is they're cutting the crease hard. Okay, their first route is to cut right through the crease, get behind the net, use it as protection. And now the second step that they do is getting their chest up ice right away to see where that traffic is and where they can make the play. Now, the first play shouldn't be always looking for the goal, right? Our first play should be looking for a pass to our defenseman or a safe play on the wall, maybe up to our winger as well. So focus on that first, make the simple play, but if you do have a chance at it and it's at least 2 goals or more, then go for the net. But if you're doing one of these in a 1-goal game right up the middle, it's not ideal, right? Not your job. You're gonna cough one up in the middle, okay? So make a safe play and get out quick. So now what we'll do, we'll get Cam to dump a couple in. Just want you to notice my route and my first look before I go out and stop the puck, okay? And then me spinning my head, turning up ice. All right, so it's here, dump it in, get out quick, take a look, turn up, and from there, now you can make your play, okay? The second thing that a lot of goalies are doing with a lot of success is they're getting under it, and they're using their top hand, that turco grip, for a lot of force to be able to elevate that puck. So the next one here, okay, get out quick, take a look, turn up ice, get under it, shoot it right on net. Now, best goalies in the world are able to elevate it. They're able to land that puck right at the blue line or even further. So again, the more power you can use with this top hand under, that's gonna be crucial, okay? But like I mentioned, just a cautionary reason, only a 2-goal game, maybe go for it. And don't be selfish. If your defenseman's open, right, let your defenseman make the play and get it out of your zone and get the win.